Hello guys, this video covers the introduction about RStudio, which is a graphical user interface for statistical computation and data analysis. Now the question arises that why there is a need of such type of tool for data analysis and statistical computation. So the answer to your question is that more data is being generated at rapid pace from different sources such as social media websites, e-commerce websites, health sector, and many more. And these data are stored in the form of tables. Now, obviously, it is very difficult to go through millions of rows of data manually to fetch useful information from it and use it for decision making for in future. So, because why is it so? Because human mind is not capable of dealing with so much amount of data. Okay, so it is very hard for human mind to analyze millions of rows of data. Therefore, there is a need of certain sophisticated tools like RStudio for statistical computation and for analyzing this large amount of data. Now guys, we have been discussing about analysis since our first slide, but what is actually analytics all about? Essentially, analytics can be defined as the process of transforming data into insights for making better decisions. Or in other words, we can say that analytics involves studying of past data which help us to take decision not only by gut feeling but actually by analyzing the fact. So basically analysis helps you to rely on facts instead of relying on your intuitions, and these facts are the output of analysis using RStudio. So guys, let me introduce you to the R interface now. Now you can see here that this is an RStudio. Now it consists of 4 windows or 4 divisions, you can say. Now the first division, that is this division, is known as the workspace or the script section for viewing your data and writing your script files. Okay, so this area is essentially used for writing codes in the script files and saving it for the further use. The important button in this window is located at the right hand side of this window, that is the run button. Okay, so by this button you can execute the command written in the script directly on the console. Okay, for example, I have written a code over here. Now after clicking the run button, you can see the code is been sent to the console. Can you see that? Now here, this is the second division, which is the console, which I have discussed earlier in the first window. Now this is the console where R commands are executed and all the calculations take place. Now guys, you can also execute your command by writing directly in this console. Say if I want to sum up 2 numbers, so you can directly write the code and execute the code here, but it is not a good practice as you cannot save the commands written in the console, and usually it get deleted after the RStudio termination. So I recommend you to write your codes in the script files from the very first point. Now the third division, which is known as the tabbed window. This is the third division known as the tabbed window, which shows the list of used variable and the data that is being stored in that variable and what is the kind of data that is being stored in that variable. Now this all information is stored in the environment column. Okay, and history column stores the list of all the commands which is being used during this R session. Okay, so let's come to the next window, which is the fourth window, and this has several sections, guys. Now such as files. Now files stores all the files that is being used or that is being stored in your current working directory, that is the directory in which you are saving your codes. And the second button is the plot button. Now what is this plot button do is, it is essentially known as the plot area. Okay, so plot area, this plot area is used for getting the output in the form of graphs. For example, if I run this code from the script here, you can see that the plot is being generated in the plot section. Okay, and the third button, that is the package button. This displays the list of packages that are already installed in the RStudio, and the install button here is used to install the packages that is not been installed already in the RStudio. Okay, and this help function now, help button, sorry, is used for viewing the documentation of a particular function. The functions are the collection of such codes in the RStudio used to write the commands or used for doing the calculations in the R. Okay, so guys, that was all about the introduction of RStudio, and this video is presented by the Easylearning.guru, and the contact details are of Easylearning.guru has been shown on your description screens. Thank you guys for watching this video. Have a good day.